What's up, guys, and welcome back to No Collar Entertainment. This is Matt, and this year we will be doing a Madden franchise. Tried to do this a couple times on the channel, but haven't been able to. But this year we are going to go through with it. Damn it! So we're going to be having about 2-3 streams a week on this, and we'll be able to see if I can take the Bears into a dynasty that they look like they're setting up for. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And that is Ariane joining me.
Hello.
As we get ready to take on Vic Fangio's Denver Broncos.
Would it be salty of me to call him a traitor?
A little bit.
I'm okay with this.
That's alright, though. Because we're going to beat them, right?
You know, I really want to say yes, but, I don't know, baby, I'm worried.
Wow, where's the love?
I'll pray for you. I don't love you, no love you.
Coach, thanks. Well, in a few months' time, snow's going to blanket the Great Peak Star West, but for now, summer still in season at Broncos Stadium at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears.
Noise canceling.
The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway.
Here we go. The first kickoff. Now,
it's fielded in the
reason
end
I started in week 2.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Is because I couldn't get a time to play the Packers. He had a very busy weekend. I had a very busy weekend, and it turned out that we just couldn't get time together. We were both at home to play. So that was a fair sim, and we lost. So the Bears faced the Packers in week 1, and they lost again. So we will hopefully avenge that loss a little later in the year. But this will be the first game we actually get to play with my new look Bears. They're pretty much the same as the real-life Bears, except I've made
now the
a
young
couple
man
of
was
changes.
a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie. It's Philip
One
Lindsay.
major change,
And from the 25,
I made
they
one
worked
trade.
this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The major changes are that
Roquan
Mike
Smith,
Daniels
fresh off
of
a
the Green Bay
solid rookie
Packers is now
campaign
on
in
the
on the
Bears
tackle for Chicago.
to add to the already impressive pass rush that they have. And the second part is
6,
Josh
just
Jackson,
inside
the
the
rookie
30.
from Green Bay, or the second year from Green Bay, is now on the Bears as well. So just getting some youth at the corner position.
On second down, a run with Lindsay. And this time not as
Looks
successful
like he
as he'll
does
get
not want
back
to
to the
drop
line of
back and
scrimmage and
pass
no
against
more.
Khalil Mack. I do not.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and
the
6.
pass rush is the truth in this.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
Hey, Charlie. 59 mark. Check, 59. Go.
Throwing his lock on third down. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
Now we're going to see if
So opening drive, third down. They complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
And that last one was pretty much my fault for
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. We got to get the ball. See you get the ball right here. Let's go. 58 to Mike.
On second and 11 now. Lock. Got a man. That's complete to Hamilton. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On third down, Lock.
blitz, and he does
This one complete to the running back, Lindsay. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Forced out to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Gotta figure out what he wants to do here.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Last year, which
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. One more time with Lindsey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
So what's he going to do on 3rd and goal?
Ready? 10 Lobo. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Let's go.
They'll try to run with Lindsey.
And there's Mack. The Mack forced the fumble at the goal line, but they picked it up in the end zone.
Punching it in from a yard away.
Oh, wow.
Take it all the way down the field and score.
Bears helping him score as he misses the extra point. All right.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So also new, man, you may have heard the run-pass option, some other very nice new plays in here.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Absolutely adore this play. Nope,
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Quick move by Miller. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They're pretty good.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky.
There goes Gabriel. There goes Turbo. No one's going to catch him.
A very nice
Turbo.
33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
A pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired. That's a big game. Here's Locke. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Roquan Smith, fresh off a solid rookie campaign, in on the tackle for Chicago.
So, gotta stop him
here. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Guard the sticks.
From the gun on third down, Locke. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A third down gain of 19.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On first down, right back to Lindsey. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Phillip Lindsey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Wow.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Whenever I see an in route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
It was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on first down, second down, third down, all three incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting back up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Shoot.
Now to the air. Rock. Throw left side complete. It's Sanders. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards there. A first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Now Locke. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the tight end, Lance Kendricks, there. And it's 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Ready?
On 2nd down. It's Lindsey, and he is
Mike.
in his
Not
tracks
against Big
behind
Mike.
the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
When you think of Mike Daniels, you think of strength. Hard to knock off the football, but surprising quickness and ability to move and evade people. How about that play there?
Well, he can squat 600 pounds, so that's how he caught people's attention coming into the league, and he caught our attention right there. To throw on 3rd down. Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
This is just... hell.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Yes, yes.
On second down now, it's Freeman. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Broncos on third down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3. Locke going to try and throw on third down. Now Locke, he wants the football to 10.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The kick by McManus is good. And the lead stretches. 16-3 now. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Four receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Now it's Trubisky. The Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Huh?
I'm first on my computer.
Yeah.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
You chose to say my Bears. That means you're totally deserving my ire as well as my love. Just like they are.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Trubisky. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Fielded at the 20. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
132 fighter.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He'll let this thing go for... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 33. And that play started back at their own 33.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Small.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Wild Bill. And 58 to
From the gun, it's Locke. Got a man. It's a side on Lance Kendricks.
What the
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Lance Kendricks, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Lindsey going to try and run it in. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line. And the lead is going to stay right where it is. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now it's Trubisky. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and it's 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear 1st down. Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. This is Gabriel out on the left side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
To throw again on 2nd down, Trubisky. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. It's the linebacker, Manti Te'o, on the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, I'm down by 19, so I'm going for it.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Trubisky to throw. Open man there is Patterson, complete. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears get a bit closer. The point after is good. And that will shave one more off this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And my defense.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Set, ready, 30 base.
Check, 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 check.
Lock now on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go. Pick it up, G.
Ready?
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Leonard Floyd coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 14. Locke off of play action. And that will be incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Bears take over.
All right.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Throwing here, Trubisky. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen, and he'll get it down here to the 43.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
It's our time. It's our time.
Completion left side to Miller. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
We're back in the game.
Allen Robinson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
Okay.
And the Bears
it was
draw
quiet
a
there
bit
for a minute.
closer.
Right. Back in the game now.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Broncos 22, Bears 17.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
I need one more
That'll be
stop.
taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They're too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
60 Pittsburgh.
58, boy. 58. 58. Come on.
Hey, wahoo.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Being chased out left.
Oh,
Look
pick!
at this. They
Pick!
get the turnover
Go!
they needed.
Go,
It's
Roquan!
intercepted.
Go, Roquan! Go, baby!
Picked off at the
Go,
46.
baby! Go,
The
baby!
20.
Oh!
And
Oh,
that
baby!
will
Oh,
score
daddy! I
the
am a
6th
big
for
old
the Bears
baddie!
touchdown.
Oh, baby! Oh, daddy! I am a big
This
old
game,
baddie!
it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
Roquan
My kind of game. You know that.
Smith,
Anytime you
baby!
have a defensive battle. But
Let's
that,
go!
as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Woo!
All right,
Let's
now a
go!
big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Woo!
Now a toss coming right side. Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone.
Let's go!
So now a field goal
Let's
with
go!
only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So they'll get another shot on offense
Woo!
following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Bears,
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Clock now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hamilton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Locke to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
Wake up a little bit.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Here we go.
Showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 14. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And an alley to... Now Locke wants the football to town.
Big Mike got it. Big Mike got it.
With great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk
Bears
reward.
defense
I don't know about
coming
you,
up
but
big
is
again.
it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
On 2nd down, Montgomery.
Oh, there goes Montgomery.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
Dumb.
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be.
Oh, Kyle Fuller! Kyle Fuller making up for Montgomery!
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong.
Face mask.
And it's hard
Face
to get
mask.
that good feeling.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a run with Montgomery.
You got Montgomery.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's Cohen. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Now we're shooting.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The toss play to Montgomery. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. The tackle made by Todd Davis. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bears with maybe the greatest comeback in NFL.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
Oh, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, wait. It made me run like.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Now Montgomery running right. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
2, 1.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it
You don't deserve it. I earned that.
You can make that comeback.
It all
because
started
we've been
with
in
a
games
user
before. We've
pick.
done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back.
That was me.
And the one we just saw here, they did it, and they did it well.
But why the hell?
So for the Bears, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for Denver,
that was a hell of a comeback, damn it.
They'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
Let's see what we did here. Trubisky
So
with
for
a
our entire
96.3
crew,
rating.
alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Cohen didn't have any carries, so I'm not worried about that. Allen Robinson, the star of the passing game, with 4 catches and 2 touchdowns. But the real stars, the defense. 2 sacks, one by Valero Nichols and Leonard Floyd. Mack held quiet in this game. But Kyle Fuller and Roquan Smith with interceptions, and Roquan with the touchdown to win it. And an epic comeback where, as you can see here, where's the score by quarter? I just want to see. Look at this score by quarter. The white line is the Broncos. And I am the dark line. He was kicking my ass all game. And I'm able to pull it out at the end. What's up, DJ? Woo! Second epic comeback of the day. I have another league where I'm just having some fun where I don't have to stream. And in that game, I went down 15-3 at the end of the first half and came back and won it. Woo! Man. This is going to be a fun season. No interceptions thrown. Oh, we got some players to upgrade. We got Shaheen. We're going to try to make the scheme fit so we get a little more XP. And then the new fullback recently signed. See if we can't make him useful by the end of the season. If not, he gets cut. No big deal. Oh, and this is the guy I stole off of... I stole him off the Cardinals, I believe, practice squad. And usually, you know, someone 62, 65 zone, I wouldn't grab them. But his speed was 93, his acceleration was 94, his agility is 86. It could be better, but his catching though, cornerback with catching a bit rating of 79. Wow. If I can get him up, it'll be a pick monster. So make him a scheme fit. Try to get him some more reps in practice. Congrats on victory, coach. Early season wins are important for momentum and team morale, and this definitely was one you can build on. No shit. Good luck, and we'll talk soon. I didn't get anything for that? Okay. Well, still, Chris Harris stuck to no picks. Just like I predicted, all receivers get 300 XP. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. For we did lose Turbo. Let's see how long. Taylor Gabriel.
He's on injury?
He is out for 5 weeks.
Jeez.
Ouch. Well, that one's going to hurt. But I guess you got to sacrifice sometimes. So, knowing that, we got to go into our depth chart now and see if we can't find a good number 2 receiver. I guess it would be Cordell. Yeah, we'll have to make Cordell work. Riley Ridley should be in here somewhere. I mean, he's slow, but still. Yeah, Marvin Hall, he can come in. So, yeah, that way we have our receivers. So, all right, epic comeback. Epic comeback. Winning 25-22. We got the Redskins next week, followed by our first played NFC North game. The first NFC North game was simmed, and we lost to the Packers, and I'm still kind of ticked about that, as I didn't get a chance to play. However, we've started our momentum. Redskins will be a good test, and then we'll jump to the Vikings. So, for No Collar Entertainment, this was Ariane.
Yep.
And the Comeback Kid. Ooh, that sounds good. Should I try that?
Sure,
Comeback Kid. Matt. So keep following, hit that bell, subscribe. More videos coming your way. Whew, this is going to be a fun season. We out.
Bye.